Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Engineering Junction. In this video, we are going to cover Unit 3. So in Unit 3, the first topic is geocaching. So what is geocaching? Geocaching is nothing but data to specific geographical areas within the network. What is the geographical areas in a network? It's nothing but a location based, right? So whenever a source node knows the location of destination node, then the source node directly communicate with the destination and directly share the data whichever the source want to share through the internal nodes. There are some internal nodes without passing to everyone like traditional way. The source is directly communicating to the destination through the intermediate nodes. The traditional routing methods that focus on individual nodes or groups. So right, so it is focus on individual nodes. It is nothing but the source node is taking or flooding the information in to every node whichever present in the network. In overall network, whatever the nodes are present, that all we are going to share or flood the message to the all nodes in the network, so that the destination node will receive the message whichever the message which need for destination. Next, it is a subset of multicasting where instead of targeting specific nodes to the message is intended for all nodes located within a defined region. It is nothing but we are going to taking a region, right? So whenever we are going to pass something data to destination from source to destination, we need some region. So in that region, whatever the nodes are present, that all we have to take, and we are interacting with the nodes to pass node data from source to destination. Next, what are the challenges present in the geocaching? So node mobility. Mobility is nothing but the freely move. Okay, freely move. A node can be moved freely within the network, right? So that is one of the challenge. So that with this one issue is coming like where the location exact geocaching is nothing but location, right? So where the exact location of particular node we are not finding in quickly, right? That is a big challenge. And next, network topology changes. So network topology, same topology is nothing but not a constant way. So nodes can move anywhere in the network. So it is difficult to find the location of any particular node. That is also one challenge. Next, location accuracy. Geocaching is nothing but a location based, right? So based on the location, we are going to find the source node can find the destination. They are directly communicate with each other. But location accuracy, because of topology, drawback of geocaching, topology. So because of this topology, that location can maybe not that much perfect. It is a location accuracy is a one challenge. It is become a issue. Okay. Next, applications of geocaching. What are the applications of geocaching? Emergency alerts, environment monitoring, location based service, military operations. As emergency alert, by using sensors, in previous video we discussed about what is sensors and all. So by using sensors, is there any emergency? If the emergency, then it will keep alert to the users, or to the users who are the consumers are there. For them, they will give some alert messages, alert alarm, like that they will provide. And environment monitoring, by using sensor we are going to monitor in the environment, water temperature, humidity, and all we will collect the data, and it can store in a memory. Next, location based services. Based on the location, the geocaching is providing services. And military operations. Military operation is one of the application of AD-HOC network. Why? Because in military also there is no wired connection, right? In battlefield also there are no wired connection. Wireless connection is there. So that is also one application of geocaching based on the location. Next, example. Location based multicast, LBM. Location based multicasting is nothing but multicasting is what share the data from one to multiple, right? So this is based on location. If we done this process multicasting by using location based, then it is nothing but the location based multicasting. Next, geocache is also nothing but, as we already discussed in now, it is a purely location based area, geographical areas, right? Next, grid based geographic. In the data is completely converted into grid based. Grid, you know, right? So grid contains number of cells, and each and every cells contains one node. In the grid based geocaching, it is one of the example of geocaching. Next, the next topic is data transmitted oriented, LBM. Okay, what is LBM? Location based multicasting, right? So in data transmission oriented in LBM, how it is going to working, and what are the challenges and key features we will discuss. LBM is nothing but location based multicast, right? So LBM is a geocaching protocol designed for ad-hoc network. Okay, one second. LBM is a geocaching protocol designed for ad hoc network that focus on efficient data transmission on to a specific region. So we are going to share the data to a specific region. It is nothing but a multicache we are doing, right? So from one source we are going to share some multiple, right? So LBM is nothing but a location based multicache. So that the transmission oriented LBM is having geographical protocols, which is nothing but the location based protocol designed for ad hoc networks. It is easy to transfer one data source to the destination. That is the reason why we are using in ad hoc network, and that focus on efficient data transmission on a specific region. We are going to share the sender is going to share the data in specific region. Next, it aimed to reduce overhead associated with traditional flooding. In traditional flooding, as I already discussed in previous video, the traditional flooding have one drawback, that the sender don't know where the destination is present. So the sender is forwarding sender is forwarding the message to all nodes which are present in a particular network. So it is a drawback, right? Unnecessary we are sending data to all neighbors of each and every node. That is a flooding, right? So that is the overhead for traditional way. To reduce that, the in traditional transmission oriented, we have used LBM, location based multicasting. And what are the features, how it will work, and what are the advantages, we will discuss. Key features. What are the features? Location awareness, as we already discussed. Forwarding zone is nothing but we are going to forwarding the message from source to destination in a zone. In particular zone we are forwarding. Next, reduce flooding. That is a drawback of traditional way. It is a reduce overhead of flooding, we already discussed. And data transmission oriented, it is going to in the form of data transmission. We are going to transmit the data from source to destination, right? That is also one feature of the LBM, data transmission oriented LBM. Okay, next, work. Source node initiates geocache. Source node why? Because source node here, geocache here. If the source node knows where the destination is located, then we don't need that much overhead and that much worry about the message, right? So directly we are going to pass the message to the destination through internal nodes, not unnecessary. We are not going to do flooding all, just we are forwarding the message to the intermediate nodes. Through intermediate nodes we are forwarding the message from source to the destination. That is nothing but the source node initiates geocache. Geocache is nothing but location. The sender knows that where the location of receiver, right? Next, message forwarding is, as I already told, that flooding. Message is going to forwarding from source to the all net nodes and all nodes to the destination. Next, relay nodes delivery to target region. Our target region is receiver from source, right? So this is a target region. So we are going to transfer this data to this target region. This target region may contains destination. Along with the destination we have some more nodes also. So that is nothing but the target region. Target region is nothing but it consist of destination or receiver, and along with that we have some external nodes. So we are this all will connect to the destination, and whenever senders pass to the message to the destination, then which are required on demand, for them only we are considering, otherwise remaining all we are not considering. That is how data transmission oriented LBM is work. Deliver it to target region. Next, what are the advantages? As I already told, that reduced overhead. Next, improved efficiency. Okay, instead of in the traditional way, we have so much processes there. We have to flooding the message to the every node in the network, and after that we have to check the demanded and what are the requirement in shortest path we are using, right? In preactive, reactive and all, right? So but in LBM we are improved efficiency to transfer data from one to another, and it is a scalability, right? Next topic is route creation oriented GeoTora. So route creation oriented GeoTora that focus on efficient route creation for delivering message to a specific geographic region. To send a message from source to destination, we have the sender have to create one specific geographic region. Okay, it is going to creation a delivery message for specific geographic region. That is nothing but the route creation oriented GeoTora. Next, in it combines the strengths of unicasting and flooding to active the goal. Unicasting we know, right? And what is flooding we know, as already we discussed in previous videos we discussed what is unicasting, multicasting, broadcasting, and what is flooding also we discussed. What is flooding, what is directional, what is restricted, this all we discussed, so that you can watch that so that it become easy. Next, ideas behind GeoTora: leverage unicasting, localized flooding, hybrid approach. There are three levels, three ideas, right? So first one is leveraging unicasting. GeoTora utilize the temporal oriented routing algorithm. Tora is nothing but a temporal oriented routing algorithm. Geo we already discussed, location based, it is nothing but the geographical areas. And Tora is nothing but temporal oriented routing algorithm. We are using temporal routing algorithms to provide the data from source to the destination. A unicast routines towards the target geocaching regions. Next, localized flooding. Once the message reaches a node close to the target region, GeoTora employs localized flooding to ensure that all nodes within the region receive the message. In the region whichever the receiver have, the region of receiver also have some nodes, right? As I already discussed, this is a destination and these all are nothing but external nodes. So these all also we are going to share the information or message. That is nothing but the localized flooding. We are going to flooding the message in localized way in the region whatever the localized is nothing but for all, right? So in every whatever the nodes are present in the region which is nothing but destination region, to all the nodes we are going to flooding the message which is from source. Next, hybrid approach. By combining unicast for long distance routing and localized flooding for regional delivery is nothing but the hybrid approach. By combining unicast and as well as localized flooding, we have hybrid approach. Next, what are the advantages? What are the advantages of GeoTora? Reduced overhead. This is common for everywhere. Why? Because in traditional way we know that what are the disadvantages, so that what are the overhead here, and we are reducing that overhead by using these all methods. Next, efficient route creation. Route creation must be efficient, right? Because we have receiver destination region with the some external nodes. By using this we are going to create a efficient route creation is going to happening in GeoTora. Next topic is mesh based geographic routing. First of all, we know the mesh based. In previous videos I discussed what is mesh based, what is mesh, right? So by using that mesh based geocaching routing can be easy. The mesh based geocaching routing protocol uses a mesh for geocaching in a ad hoc environment. In order to provide redundant paths between source and group members, the group members in a geocache region are in close proximity to each other. It is less costly to provide redundant push from source to the geocached region. We have some geocached region. Geocached region is a location based region which what is the location of destination that node must and should have some location, right? So the location is known to the source. So the known location of destination is going to redirected by the sources, that is nothing but the geocached regions, to provide a redundant paths. If anything repeatedly is going, then that is redundant paths from the source to a multicast group of nodes. That is nothing but the mesh based geocached routing. So what is mesh based, we discussed in previous video. Please watch that video so that it will become easy. Next, TCP over ad-hoc TCP protocol. So in previous video we discussed what is upper layer, right? So in upper layer we have transport layer and as well as application layer. So in TCP, what we are going to do in whatever the sender wants to message sends to the destination, and receiver will give the acknowledgement whether I receive the message or not. So this is nothing but the TCP. In computer networks we already we all know that. And transmission control protocol is a reliable connection oriented protocol widely used for data transmission over the internet. In the form of internet, we are going to transmitting by using